Oh, this was so funny last night. But of course, today is the beginning of World Finals 20. Oh boy, what a shit show that will be. And of course, y'all remember yesterday when I actually showed George Belhan's Instagram post where he ripped fell a new one for changing the World Finals around and stuff like that. But guess what I found out on Twitter that Adam posted on my server last night? Madusa decided to respond too on Twitter, and oh boy, it was a big long thread, and holy shit, she went to town on them, and it was so funny. I actually got all the retweets. She did like 6 of them, so here they are in order of her thread. Here's the thing, monster truck fans, but this is my insight. If this is legit racing today at Monster Jam, why do they have 5 different gravediggers racing in the finals? Nothing like killing a brand. I don't know. We don't see 5 of the same NASCAR. I'm confused. Hashtag thoughts. Same shit never changes. This awesome talent is busting their ass to be played like puppets. If this is legit racing regulation limited legit rules, which I highly doubt, then there wouldn't be 5 gravediggers in the world finals. Every single driver in the gravedigger monster trucks are phenomenal. I'm not taking away from their talent at all because I am talent. I was there. I could talk the shit because I know what goes down. I know the sacrifice. These kids deserve more. Time to respect your talent. Give them more. If you are strictly entertainment, then you need to address this and stop insulting the fans. If you are real and legit, then you better be fair across the board because it shows. Damn! Holy shit, Madusa, that was awesome! And yeah, she's right. It's not supposed to be entertainment first. It's supposed to be a legit league. And there should not be 5 graders or multiple other trucks in there, especially when they don't have multiple paints, so you don't know who's driving what, other than that shitty flag, which you can't see when they're racing because it flutters so quickly. They need to be put in something else, and that's the end of it. Along with having an actual point standards that applies for all the events across the board instead of having numerous different tours. But we're not done, and in fact, the next bunch of tweets, she actually does some hardcore exposing and had confirmed a whole bunch of things that we already knew, and she finally revealed it to us, so FELD can stop denying us at all costs like they do. It's so nice to be able to speak my mind, say the words I've always wanted to say for years, but I couldn't because I was under contract. Even if I respectfully wanted to say how I feel, I was always in fear of losing my job or losing my contract. No one should feel that way. Da da da! Bam! Madusa confirmed it for us right there that the drivers are not allowed to say exactly how they feel because they could lose their job. Alright, FELDbots, I gotta ask you a question. How does it feel getting owned so hard right now when you said before that the drivers do say exactly what they feel? Here is a former driver saying the exact opposite. You know damn well they're not being allowed to say what they truly feel. And you know damn fucking well when they say really dumb shit like Ryan Anderson did in that video a few months ago in one of the California shows where he said the cars were ornaments and all that crap and he wished they were gone, basically. You know he said that basically with a gun pointed to his head, and he doesn't actually mean that. He's being forced to say that, just like all the drivers are forced to kiss FELD's ass or they will lose their job. And yeah, Madusa's right. No one should be forced to possibly lose their job for criticizing their bosses. Anyone should face criticism in the work, especially the higher ups who hire these people. And you can't make any justification and defense for us. It's unexcusable and it's unacceptable. But she didn't finish right here, as she did some possible more exposing in the future. Oh, don't get me started on what really goes on behind the scenes. Who really gets what equipment? Who doesn't get better tires? Or who doesn't get a motor change when they need one? Oh, it's coming real soon in my biography. It's not a tall tale, it's the truth, not angry insight. Could it be that she's implying that they are biased towards certain trucks and drivers when it comes to fixing trucks, which would be pretty bad if they're doing it with their own trucks too, put aside indies. But hey, I'm not one to making the claim. She is. And I hope when she ever does this biography of hers that she does talk about this, because I would like to see this for myself too, because I never heard about this. And if this is true, oh boy, this would be another good thing to attack FELD on. But that was the end of her thread. However, one more tweet came in, this time from Lee O'Donnell, and oh, it was a sick burn. You just used legit racing and Monster Jam in the same sentence. Think about that for a second. And Madusa replied with, "Ha! That is so freaking true. It's so funny. Legit racing my ass. Oh my god. That was hilarious." And yeah, once again, correct. Not have an actual point stand to determine who actually deserves to be in the World Finals. Having inconsistent rules like what happened to Lee in World Finals 15. Remember when he lost to Tom in the semifinals? And of course, oh, I don't know, changing Vegas style racing for World Finals 20, which basically, in my eyes, delegitimizes World Finals permanently for at least the next 2 years of being actually a racing championship. So yeah, what a sick burn by both Madusa and Lee O'Donnell. That was pretty fun. I hope you all enjoyed this laugh as well.